Hello everybody, it is I, Earthknite, and welcome back to Nightingale. So I've started to go through this realm just to get some more essence so I can upgrade some stuff before the next episode, before we go into Welkin's Reach. Because the previous realm, obviously each of these realms are going to be corrupted in some sort and have some kind of disadvantage on it. And so I need to collect more food, so I'm hunting those, collect more resources to build things, collect more essence in general, well, metal plate, just so that I can go through the new progression that we've gotten. So far, I've actually went through the tools. I've unlocked several of these tools, as you can see. However, I started running out, so I can't unlock the stuff that I need to craft to make those. So before I could get the refinement any further, that happened. So I'm here looking for essences and stuff to be able to do that. And then I found this Hope Echo, and I didn't want to have to go and reread it later. So, Hope's Favor, a Druid's class excursion. So this is a continuation from before. Isn't it lovely? It's much like the Hope Echoes we've studied, but newer, stronger. Spawning from our growing hope, we think it's called a favor. It's glowing, yes. From Fae magic? No, this one is ours. The favor is here because humanity was here, once. The Fae built this place to hold it, like a prison. Why would they do that? Only certain Fae do, not all. Just like you or I, they can be scared by unfamiliar things. Hope is ours alone, so when Fae find it here in their homes, it frightens them. But trapping it is mean. Perhaps, but if our order wishes to understand the Fae, then we must forgive them their mistakes and teach them something better, just as they've taught us. We can put things right through though and set this echo free. Um so the previous one was obviously talking about some kind of Fey ruin. That's talking about the favors, which I had brought up before. Were these little, like, you'd complete a thing of intellect or intelligence or insight. I think it was intellect. You usually got them, and there was just this glowing ball, and you got it. And some of them could do different things, give you more crit chance, make you do the little floaty jump. Oh, I'm gonna have to mark that for mining. Hold on. There's a mining there. That's an important resource. Oh, there's a tier 2 cooking thing here too. Um, yeah, those favors were very helpful for early game exploration. Ooh, I'm glad I started running back when I did. I am getting better at aiming this thing. There's the cave I was heading towards. Well, there's two of them. Good. Oh, there's two of these. Yes, I hit them too. The only downside to giving her that bow is that she's so slow to use it. Marry you. Let me see. Did you pick up? No, you did not. I love the fact that you can jump and still dash. That is super helpful for a lot of parkour things, but I always end up forgetting about it. Oh, this is... Oh, hello. Hello? We're gonna have to find things. Oh, actually, thinking about it, I have been in one like this before, where it was a desert one with water growing in the bottom. There's also one in the swamp that's similar to this. But a lot of the desert areas will have an underground section, like a little divot in the floor. Oh, hello. Finish it. Another excerpt from Serdi Tellison. An elder crafts Fae just as man crafts a chair, a tool or a puppet, but never an heir. Now living, they wish for a maker to care, but bored with the building they've cast from their lair. Like a toy set aside when the playtime is done, no warmth but the soft, distant touch of the sun. Truly poor comfort for a life just begun, resentful they seek not to be merely won. Rage bids them tear free of their bindings of fate, claws deep in the flesh of the realm they create. They aim then to build themselves one equal mate, instead comes a being of starlight innate. Yes! Stockpile. That's exactly what I needed, is some more of those. But I'm surprised there's not a chest in here. Usually there's a couple chests hidden about in these kind of things. Huh. Thought I saw a door. No, it's just a wall. That looks like a door. Alright, well, I'm going to go and fiddle about with some resource gathering. We'll probably be back when I get to the cave. Yeah. So I went to go take a look at that spiry thing right outside this big area. These are 100 required to mine it, but there was a hope echo here. A druid's lost journal, a search for Ludivine. I believe I may have found the answer to a great conundrum of we druids. Though I have spent my life toiling these long years alone in the realms, searching for spirits, speaking to them as I am able, there are a great many that have remained ever beyond my grasp. Carnute, Buka, Elder Eothen. They turn their backs to me, deaf to my pleas, yet I hear tell of the spiritualist by the name of Ludivine St. Clair, roaming a distant realm known as the Hallowed Moor. She works beside both hermetics and my fellow druids, and has made incredible strides where I have failed. Truly a curious woman. Initially I doubted her legitimacy. Charlatans abound to threaten the legacy of the old ways, but now I stand convinced. She is a practitioner of Louisiana voodoo, something beyond the scope of my knowledge, though it intrigues me greatly. Her beliefs bear striking resemblance to my own, focusing substantially on communion with spirits. Where we have our ceremonial dress, floor-drawn symbols, ritual dance, so too do the voodooians. I hear Ludivine may even utilize methods abandoned by druids. Mayhaps I keep an ear out for further rumors, see what more I can learn. So Ludivine St. Clair, yeah, you meet her in a swamp biome. She's a character from before, and it's true. She's constantly trying to communicate with the spirits. So it'll be interesting to see her again. But for now, let's go check out this cave real quick. See what secrets may be in. I do need to repair a bunch of my gear. I use this pistol a lot. Amber. Okay. Oh. I don't have the new pickaxe yet. Well, this is coal. I need this. Definitely need that. Fill that up. Sweet. Coal and sulfur is gunpowder cave. I think that's iron at the front. like there might not be trouble in this cave for now. I'll be back when I get somewhere more interesting. So one benefit to the desert realms uh, is this Cape Aloe. As you can see, I'm getting a whole ton of it. And this is really, really good for spice. But I came back because I found another hope echo amidst this automaton area. A matter of character. A peculiar thing happened to me this morning. I'd collected a bowl of blueberries for my pie. I happened to look across old Maisel's abode. That loon was out sweeping her yard again. What drives this woman to absurdity, sweeping one's outdoors? 40 years my family has been her neighbor. My grandmother used to say her mother was a right quack too. And all the time she spends on her sunflowers as if it was the next Gertrude Jekyll. I'm getting carried away. After contemplating my neighbor's madness, I set back to my task, only the berries were no longer there, which led me to think I never picked them at all. Perhaps I was on my way to doing something when I stopped. That darn woman. A complete distraction. I must set off again, if I am to have this pie baked. I suppose I'll invite Maisel to tea later. She does so love my pie, and I have questions about my hedge. I will also inquire about the sweeping. Perhaps I can convince her to refrain, as it distracts me so. Maisel's a Fae, straight up. Straight up, that's Fae behavior. Look down and it's disappeared. Something stole her blueberries. I'm on my way to this Bastille of Agility, and I also want to try killing this creature and then coming over here to this thing too. So, yeah, we'll be back. So I believe the Bastille of Agility may be up top. I ran into this cave while collecting marigolds by the lake. I wanted to come take a look, see if there was anything fun in here. This looks like there's a fossil. Ooh, there's quite a bit of resources in here, actually. Quite a few that we could actually harvest. So yeah, once I find that Bastille of Agility, I'll be right back again. I said what? Oh, hello. That's a grappling hook and a diver's helmet. Was this once underwater? That's an interesting theory. Might be an anchor instead of a grapple. Hey, because these are all... That's a dinosaur skeleton if I've ever seen one. Anyways, I'll be back. So I was climbing up the side of the mountain because the old location where Nellie Bly used to be was on top of one of these. And it occurred to me that these are formed just like the Grand Canyon, which is said to be an ancient major river or something like that. But basically water, that would have been like a massive ocean, and these used to be itty bitty land masses. Interesting thought. Also, climbing these is a right pain if you don't get it right. Come on. There we go. Thankfully, we have climbing picks, and if I really need to, I can hit the umbrella and fall. And we made it to the top! So usually on top of these, there's some really good mining spots of some of the harder to get resources. So coal, that's a major coal thing right there. It's different. That might actually be slate. Now that I think about it, that doesn't. Yeah, I think that's a slate rock. Let's go see. Yep, that's a slate rock. There's hostiles spawning somewhere. I just heard them roaring. Ooh, this should be copper. That, I think, is quartz. I heard the padink of, like, when you shoot a pan. Ooh, actually, I'm really low on health. What the heck? I am taking a little more damage than normal. Yeah, so slate, that's copper. I don't know what that is. It might be tin, though. Knowing the normal resources. Yeah, that's tin. It's gotta be tin. The Bastille. Oh, and there's also these dahlias. These dahlia flowers are good for, this is why I never have meals. Dahlias are good for spices as well. They grow a little bit faster than the Cape Aloe, but you can find tons of the Cape Aloe all over this place. So, the Bastille of Agility is actually this way. There it is. So not only do we have to climb up here, which is a different type of bastion, we also have this one, which is, it says it's running. I think that just means it's active, because that's how it used to, what it used to mean. But knowing agility things, the things that are measured by agility, running could also be how fast you can do it. Up here, I heard creatures. Oh, that is a king locust. Or queen, depending on your... Yeah, come at me. Harrison, the Great Devourer. And that's a dude's name. I accidentally hit that protector one, the rope, so it's going to be a little mad at me. As long as I stay here, it can't get me, and I can just bombard it from above. Which will mean more fabled food. There's another bug. Nothing like hearing the chitters of a bug. So I more of came to get this stuff than to actually do these Bastilles. Monarch Locust. Already got that one? Already got that one. There should be a... here it is. Right, and now I need to actually climb back up. So, agility usually has something to do with either climbing or jumping. And so when I go, oh, that's an agility point, it usually means that once you reach it, it unlocks. I know I've said that a couple times. Probably didn't make any sense me saying it. That tower I haven't actually gone to look at yet. We have another Bastille Agility there, an infestation there, and a couple more caves. I do want to check that big tall tower. There's the Fae portal. I don't actually have that unlocked yet. On my map. I don't have it showing on the map. Those look like blue wisps. No, they're green wisps. Come here. Thank you. Oh, I didn't notice this umbrella has a little dragon's claw. Interesting. I can't tell if that's just the design of this level of umbrella. Okay, smaller targets I suck with while moving. Okie dokie. Yeah, that bow in her hands does like half damage of almost anything. Here's the pawns, they're all running away. They're scared. Yeah, so that's the Fae portal. Oh, there it is, it's now unlocked. Yeah, this map's actually really big, though it doesn't look like. Oh, hello. That's where the other king was. And that's where the Realmwalker transmuter is. Oh, geez. That's a really, really far out there. I guess I'll end this episode here and continue on grinding some resources out. I've been picking a bunch of stone up uh, to so we can go upgrade buildings. Uh, Let me know if you prefer this where I'm like cutting all the travel stuff, because I know a lot of other playthrough players will do that, or if you'd rather see the grinding of resources, because I know I always enjoyed watching them grind resources because some of those resources are difficult to find. But yeah, let me know what you think. Toodles.